All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get ready for the first round of PICKEMS, of the first ever major in Denmark, the first ever Counter-Strike 2 major. It's going to be the PGL 2024 Copenhagen major PICKEMS. As you can see, I've already purchased my coin. I'm ready. I activated my pass. I want to go all the way, and I want to get the 10 out of 10 movement. Before we dive into, there's one thing I need to make all you guys aware of, and that is that they've changed the rules a little bit in the sense that now you actually have to pick the teams that you believe is going 3-0, and you actually have to pick the teams that you believe go 3-1, 3-2, 0-3. Before, you could take the teams, let's say Cloud9. You're pretty sure they're going to go 3-0 or they're going to qualify. You don't want to put them as a 3-0 team. You want to put them in here because it doesn't matter if they go 3-0, 3-1, or 3-2. That's no longer the case. If Cloud9 goes 3-0 and they're in the 3-1, 3-2 section, you do not get a point. So that's a massive thing that they've changed this time around, so you need to be aware of that. And that's why I'm here to help you to get that goddamn diamond coin. However, let's dive into it. You're looking at your teams right here. You have 16 teams to choose from. Cloud9, ENCE, Furia, Heroic, Eternal Fire, Apex, Nine Pandas, Saw, Pain Gaming, Imperial, The Mongols, Amkel Esports, Ecstatic, Koi Gaming, Legacy, and Lin Vision. A good pack of teams right here, but there's also a bit of a difference in level, I'd say. So given the new rules, given that what we're looking at, we have to change our tactics a little bit. We actually have to figure out who we think is going 3-0. Obviously, they're also arranged in the seeding for the tournament, as you can see right here. And let's start with the 3-0. Who are the contenders to go 3-0? Who are the teams who have the abilities, the skill level to go 3-0 at the major? I would say you're looking at your Cloud9, you're looking at ENCE, you're looking at Furia, you're looking at Heroic, and you're also looking at Eternal Fire. I think Eternal Fire, by many right now, is slightly underrated. They are a team that I suspect have the chance, have the ability to maybe, just maybe, make a bit of an upset in that regard. There's two things you have to be aware of though, and this is where you already by now know that I'm your guy for this. Unsure about which CS2 skin marketplace to use? Afraid of paying too high fees when buying or selling skins? Look no further. GamerPay offers you the most value for your money or inventory with a 0% selling fee. If you're a Furia fan, if you're a Cloud9 fan, you think both of them can go 3-0, I'll tell you this, if results go according to plan, Cloud9 and Furia will play each other in the second round, round 2, which means they both can go 3-0. So you have to choose who is more likely out of Cloud9 and Furia to go 3-0. For me, it's easy. That is going to be Cloud9. So those two teams are facing each other in round 2. For my money, highly more likely that Cloud9 will win that game, which means that Cloud9 will go 3-0. Or that'll be my 3-0 pick, which also means that Furia will progress. So I'll put him in here. The second one for 3-0, again, you have to be a little bit smart about it. We're looking at your ENCE, you're looking at your Heroic, who they're going to face in the opening games, etc. ENCE is facing Imperial. I think that's a game they should be winning. Heroic is facing Lin Vision. That's a game they should be winning. Second round, it's Heroic Apex. That's a tough one where ENCE is projected to play Nine Pandas. I think ENCE will beat them in that game, So if I had to choose a team that will survive to the 2-0 game and then have a realistic shot of going 3-0, I'm more likely to pick ENCE than Heroic, even though that I think Heroic may be the slightly better team. I think Heroic and Apex, that matchup right here, that could be a close one. It's hard for me to see which one of the two that I'm going to go for. It also comes down to the fact that if Heroic were to win their game against Apex in second round, it's likely that Cloud9 and Heroic will face in the 3-0 game, because this is seed 1 and this will be seed 4. So out of tactical reasons, because I'm a smart guy, I'm going to put ENCE at the 3-0 team right here, which means Heroic is going to land in the 3-1 field, because Cloud9 and Heroic will face each other perhaps in the 2-0 game, and I have Cloud9 winning that. It also means that Apex is going to be in here guaranteed. Eternal Fire is going to be in here guaranteed. I think they have lots of quality to make sure that's a guaranteed spot. The Mongols is a team that we don't speak enough about in Europe. They dominated the Americas Armada. They're playing beautiful Counter-Strike. In Katowice, they showed us they could contest against some of the best European teams as well. They came dangerously close to beating ENCE in a close game, and they played solid Counter-Strike. It's a team that's getting better and better and better. You'd be a fool, an absolute fool, not to put the Mongols into advance. I think they have what it takes. I'm not gonna lie. The Mongols are looking solid. It's a team I want to put in there. I have them next to Eternal Fire, Apex, Heroic, Furia. I think that's fair enough. Again, a lot of these teams will most likely face each other at some point, and it will go down to the wire whether or not you get 5 out of the 10 that you need. That's the whole name of the game. Obviously, if you want the diamond coin, you need 5 correct in this stage. You need 5 correct in the elimination stage, and you need at the very least, to place one correct for the semifinal, and you need to correct the winner for the grand final as well. So it's not easy. It's not easy at all, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It leaves us with one spot for the teams that can advance. Out of the teams I think that's left right here who can advance, I realistically only see Saw and Imperial. Saw right now, people may argue they're in the shape of their life. They're playing good Counter-Strike. They qualified by playing good Counter-Strike as well during the Europe RMR. Take nothing away from them. Same could be said about Imperial. You're looking at Imperial, you're looking at the lineup, you think, they have a lot of experience. Maybe they seem to be washed up. The players can't really figure it out anymore, but they played good during the Americas RMR. Vinny, Henny, Phelps. There's a lot of experience. There's players who's been a penny of majors before. There's players who's been in major grand finals before. There's players with an awful lot of experience. And then they have two young players as well who have seemingly playing some beautiful Counter-Strike. So it may seem like a no-brainer to put Saw in here. It may seem like a no-brainer, given they're playing good Counter-Strike, shape of their life, you name it. Imperial, are they gonna beat Imperial in a matchup? Like, let's say they were to face each other, which is actually a realistic outcome of the whole scenario right here. That could happen. We could have a scenario where they're playing each other. This is like a tough call. By all means, you're more than welcome. Listen, in the comments below, I want you guys to let me know whether you picked Saw or whether you picked Imperial. I want to know, because they're looking good Saw right now. They're beating everyone. They beat Liquid, they beat Cloud9, they beat OG, they're beating everyone. We're picking Saw. If you go for Imperial, I get it. For the 0-3 teams, who do we think will be eliminated 0-3? It's a good question, right? I think, obviously, 9 Pandas, Pain, Imperial, they're out of contention for that. I don't think they're gonna go 0-3. I really don't. I have these bottom 5 teams in contention. I don't think Ecstatic will go 0-3 either. I think Ecstatic is too good of a team. Good foundation, Danish team. I know that it's not the most high-profile players, but they play fundamentally sound Counter-Strike. You may think that I'm biased because I'm Danish. Got nothing to do with it. I don't think they'll qualify for the next stage, even though I would like to see more Danes in the playoff or in the elimination stage. But I don't think they're going to go 0-3. So they're out of contention. So we're looking at Amkel, Koi, Linvision, and Legacy. I, for some reason, have a hard time believing Koi will win too many games. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like, again, take nothing away from them qualifying. I think that in itself was pretty impressive. But they also beat 9 Pandas at the Challenger stage, the ESL tournament. The things they're playing Saw in the opening game, I think that's going to be a Saw victory as well. Oh, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Maybe I have to consider 9 Pandas, to be honest. I'm really rambling right here. Legacy. Do I think Legacy will win a game? I want Legacy to win a game. I don't think they'll win a game. I don't know about Legacy. Cold Zero and the boys. You know, it's for me it was surprising they even qualified, but it's just a team that I have a hard time seeing winning. They're also the lowest seeded team in the tournament, to be completely honest. So I guess it makes sense. Odds are they'll play maybe Linvision in that game. Can Linvision win a game against them? They can. Could also be playing Pain Gaming. Will Legacy beat Pain Gaming? Well, they have done before, right? So maybe. Then you're looking at your Koi. You're looking at your Amkel Esports. Do I believe that much in Amkel? I really don't. So I feel like it's between Koi, Amkel, and Linvision right here. The thing is, Legacy and Linvision are likely to face each other in the O2 game. So which one of these two teams do I believe will beat each other? I think Linvision, they're like a bit of an underdog. I'm willing to take a risk and a gamble right there. Legacy. And then Amkel versus Koi, likely to be an 0-3 game as well, as per the seedings. Will Koi win that game? Will Amkel win that game? I'll put Koi in here. You know what? I went with Saw up here. I'll put Koi in here, even though I feel sorry. I feel like that's where you guys have to come into the comments. Are you picking Imperial or Saw to progress? Are you picking Linvision ahead of Legacy? Or are you picking Amkel ahead of Koi? I feel like these ones are tough, man. I just need to hit one of them, though. If you hit one here, you got 2 points. You just need 3 of these 6 teams, which seems likely. No doubt it's going to be tough, though. I think this is what I'm going to do. Is this what I'm going to do? Do I believe Linvision? Will they beat Legacy? They'll beat Legacy. They'll beat Legacy. Listen, I'll save it. Those who don't dare don't win. This is it. This is what a diamond, the first step of the diamond coin looks like. As said, I want to know what you guys think in the comments below on this video. Please, 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 please let me know what you think in regards to the major PICKEMS. All right? Drop a like, drop a subscription on my channel. I'll be making one for the elimination stage, one for the playoff. Even though I mess up, I'll do my absolute best to help you guys get the diamond coin. So maybe yours differs a little bit here. Maybe you go further than I do. I will continue my commitment to make sure that you guys out there have the best possible chances of getting that diamond coin. This is what it looks like. Let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to drop a subscription. There'll be more cool major videos coming out for you. So thank you so much for watching.